Thank you everybody for joining us on the Coast to Coast. Right, so what we're going to talk about today is the OneTigris Tipinova. That's the one on the floor, and we'll have it up in a minute. But first of all, I just need to say thanks for watching the video if you did on the Coast to Coasts. Epic little journey. Like I said, I met someone 6 miles in, and it was really nice to actually not do it as a solo hike. That way we got to enjoy it more. Camaraderie was more fun, and thanks to Aaron Gray, I've just got to say thank you. It was a really nice and kind of emotional, fun time. So let's get to the point of this new tent, which this is actually one Aaron was thinking of getting, and we both said we'd have a look at it. I like the look of his, it had the space, but we're going to get into it and have a look at this tent, and we're going to see what it's like. Right, so before we get into the build of this new tent, I'm going to show you that it can actually fit on the side of the Atoms pack, which I'm chuffed about. So that's how it fits. Bearing in mind that my Atoms pack has still got most of the stuff, hasn't still got it, I've just kind of chucked it in there for now, just to show you that if you fill your bag up, you've still got room to, like I said, stick it on the side and still stick it inside. So let's go through what I took on the Coast to Coast before. All right, Ted, this tent setup. Teddy. Right, let's get into it. Obviously, when I went in, I took my drone, or the drone case, but I took this so it didn't break when I was carrying my drone. So my drone's in there, but what I did to charge it on the go is I cut a little hole in here so I could charge it on the move, so when we were going over mountains or whatever, I could still charge. So that was kind of a good little hack, really. Sit mat, Alpkit's finest. That done me proud, everything. I cut it a little bit down to size, so it was only torso size, but brilliant, yeah. The map that I was using was that. Crease proof, I think. Waterproof, perfect. So that's what I showed in the evening to do, like, you know, where we'd been, where we're from, where we're staying. So I'll take the tent off the pack for now, and we'll get into that in a bit. At all times we carried basically 2 800ml bottles. They don't have to be smart bottles, any bottles will do. But I carried some mozzie spray just for rolling my foot out on. That was good, needed that. And it was good at the end of the day, you really did need it. So I'll tell you, I'm not including my clothes in here because they've gone in the wash. But I took a pack of essentials. I took some Vaseline, some Carex hand sanitizer, some earbuds, and some, they're like water towels. You put a bit of water on them, they expand, so there's those little tablets. Definitely need pills, especially if you're walking with Aaron, because he needed his painkillers. That's not what you think, that's suntan solution, suntan cream. That was needed. Toothbrush. I took a spare, another water filter, Soy Mini, but I was using Aaron's. SD card reader for my phone. Petrol bindi, torch. It was not needed because it never got dark, except for one place, and that was in Danby Whisk, which was really nice. A little lighter for my brew kit. Also a spare Apple phone charger, which I used with my solar charger, solar panel. Now this was the solar panel. Just an AliExpress, not a find, but an AliExpress. Just wanted to try it out really, but it worked. For the first 2 days, yeah, it worked. Kept my phone charged for a while. Not brilliant, but it done the job. It done what I needed it to do. But I also did take 2 20,000 milliamp power banks So that helped keep everything charged properly towards the end of the coast to coast. Waterproof equipment, I had Halo OMM trousers, so never even used, and the Halo OMM jacket. So yeah, these are brilliant pieces of kit. They'll keep you dry for most of the journey, and they dry out really quickly. Heavy rain, never really tried them in heavy rain, to be honest, so it's be good to see what it's like. So other stuff that I took on the fun bag walk, I took a cover for the atom pack just in case. So I used the Osprey. I think I used to use this on the Exos 48. Obviously I had the Lanshan 1 Pro, which was brilliant considering I seam sealed it myself, which I'm rubbish at, but it worked. Didn't get wet at all, but I will tell you that I did have condensation, and I will show you what to wipe it off with. This. Now these you can get from B&M, about £1 or whatever, but these were marvellous. I fell in love with this piece of equipment because once it's soaked, it works wonders. So look at the size of that. Best like a good equipment find. So that got rid of all the condensation on my tent, and once I washed and cleaned that off, I could also use it to dry myself down when I was in the shower. Brilliant. B&M spongy find. Brew kit, I took MSR pocket rocket. Get off my leg, you little rat. Which is perfect. You alright? And I took only a 550 Tokes, which I burnt the bottom on, but I was brewing and using it for food cooking as well. So, but worked to start. I really like that. Really good equipment. Used the Thermarest Nero Exolite to go along with the, which was just the Pipe Dream 200. Which, when you're carrying, I mean, obviously I took warm kit, so I took leggings, and I took to sleep in, and I took just a normal Cragopper down jacket, so I wore that to sleep in with this, and I was perfect warm. I was chuffed. Really good night's kit. And then just a bunch of pegs for me tent. Yeah, so there was, like I said, I did have my clothes in that, but that was the majority of my equipment that I took. Like I said, drone, cook equipment, tent, your sleeping bag, and your sit mat is always a good thing to have with you, so you can get your feet out, dry them off. So that was good to wear them. So as to the atom packs, with the pockets, I rate these 100%. I had no problems at all with it. There is a little bag liner you can get to go with it from Atom Packs, which is about £3, but that was a star for me. So now it's done, let's get on with doing this tent. This is OneTigris Tipinova. Let's get it up. OneTigris Tipinova, and we will go through the specs in a minute, and I'll probably stick them down the screen here. Let's get it set up. Just for the record, I've never set this tent up before. It arrived today. But at the moment, lift you up a bit. So it sets up exactly the same as the Lanshan 1 Pro, I hope. So in a minute you'll be able to see, you can more or less take the door all the way off, but not completely. The front of it, you unzip and it rolls up, but I'll show you that in a minute. I'm going to put the pole in now and see what it's like. I'm amazed, I really like this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you inside and have a good look. Just to make it clear, we've got guidelines which I haven't put on yet, but we can. We've got the bag for the pegs. I've got extra pegs left over because all I've done is this. That connects to the outside of the tent, or the vestibule. Everything's really, like, the seams are perfect, I love them. Door can be opened from two sides, so you can have a vestibule both sides. Oh, he's got his burger. Right, let's get inside and have a look. Look at that. There's ample room for easily 2 people and kit. Yeah. Oh, I'm chuffed with this tent. It's absolutely chuffed. So it's about 5 foot in height. I'm using a trekking pole. So yeah, really good. I'm liking that. Right, let's get inside. Can't let you see me body. So you could either sleep this side or this side, which between me and the pole, got a good maximum amount of room. So yeah, it's perfect. You want to come in here, Ted? Come here. Ted, come on then, on the mat. No, on the mat. On the mat, come here. Don't you start biting it. Yeah, it's brilliant. I'm going to bring you inside now so you can see what kind of air you've got circulating in here. It's just a pain. My dog's a pain. You watch your claws, you little rat bag. This hasn't got a... Yeah, so you can see. So what I have noticed is that the door I was a little bit wrong about. Let me just show you what I mean. I think that's quite cool. Yeah. I like that. Loads of space. Right, let's go through some specs then. Teddy, no. So the specs are as follows. It's waterproof, obviously. It's made by OneTigris. It can be a 2-person tent, really comfortable 1-person tent. It's a top quality 20D silicone coated nylon fabric with a 3000mm waterproof rating. It is a 3-season tent and I think it's perfect. So your height of your stick needs to be between 120 centimetres to 135 centimetres. As you can see, the ventilation upstairs is brilliant. Hand in here. The final conundrum. So, which tent do I take away with me next? Lanshan 1, which as you can see the seam seal obviously needs doing again. The new one, the Tigris Tipinova, or my ultimate best, which I used to love. This one is the Banshee 200 Pro. Oh, what a tent. I don't know. What do I do? You've got to bear in mind it's single skin, so you're going to have to wipe it down if you get condensation. Super thumbs up tent, I do like it. I'll probably use the ground sheet because I don't think it comes with a ground sheet. You can get it on Amazon for 120 to 140. I actually picked mine up for 110. I'll use the ground sheet off my Lanshan 1 underneath because like I said, I don't think it comes with one. Yeah, but bearing in mind this was released in August 2021, but still, brilliant tent. Yeah, maybe a bit late to the party, but it's a wicked tent. Teddy. So it's a goodbye from Ted. and it's a goodbye from me. Like I said, don't know which one to take away next, but I'm hoping to go away with Aaron again that I met on the coast to coast, because it was fun. But I hope you enjoyed the coast to coast videos. I'll put them up here right now, somewhere, or there, and we'll see you on the next one.